So I'm having a chat with Janine of Vukovi. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just
Good.
having a wee coffee on a Wednesday morning.
Yeah, it's nice. It's still
Glasgow.
dull outside, but apart from that, it's not
It's
too
a
bad.
bit shite. It's dead very. I'm in Glasgow and it's very grey.
Uh,
Uh,
yeah, same down here. Same down here as well. So, well, we have good news, which is good. That you've released a brand new record called "My God Has Got a Gun." Tell us a bit about the record.
God, I don't even know where to start. It's our first album on Sharptone Records. We were previously with Lab and self-released before, uh, and we did the record in Texas, Austin, Texas, somewhere we'd never been before, with a producer that we'd never worked with before. So that was a big leap of faith there.
Mm.
We really wanted to get out of our comfort zone and mix things up a bit. And yeah, this is the result of that experience.
Yeah, yeah, nice. Is the sound of the record the sound that you wanted to make, or is it just simply how it turned out?
It's it's better than I thought. We didn't want to write another Nuala. We always like to rebrand after every album and experiment with, or write music that is evolved with us as people. We're constantly learning in this game, and yeah, I think going out and we just wanted to shake it up, and we wanted a very, I think in terms of the instrumentation, very real organic sound like how we sound live, and um, it was a different process, but I'm so proud of it, and yeah, I think when we got back from America, we did a tour at the same time, which was pretty exhausting, but
Yeah,
it was one of the best experiences of my life.
good,
It
good.
really was. So I'm really proud of us for that. Like we could have really fucked it, but we worked really hard on it, and Machine was incredible. Um, yeah, he's a total legend, that guy.
Hmm. Nice.
Um,
Yeah.
and I think like he really understood the sort of concept and what we were going for, and but also not trying to lose who we are. He was very meticulous on not losing that identity, sonically as well.
Hmm.
But yeah, it was some experience. I just can't believe like this album's out. Like I think the whole process, running up to it, like our lives were pretty mad running up to it as well. Like things took a big change. For us, career wise.
Hmm.
So it's like just I don't know. I think sometimes you're like really chasing your tail, and if you take too much time to really think about what's going on, like I just spiral a wee bit. But I think that's a typical Scottish pessimist attitude there.
Yeah.
Like everyone's going to go wrong, and you don't deserve it. But yeah, I'm really happy about it. That was a long answer for a really short question. Sorry.
Yeah, you kind of answered every single one of my questions in this one. No, you didn't. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm sure you wrote more than what made it onto this record. What happens to those now? Are you going to consider them again next time round, or are they going to just be binned off and you'll start again?
Um, I quite like revisiting things after some time to listen to, but I think if I think straight away you're like, aye, this, or you'll be like, let's change the chorus on that, or let's change up the verses, or we could make this cooler.
Hmm.
But definitely, I get so attached to songs, especially ones that are mostly finished. So I do have like a sense of a pine for them. They don't get their day, but you kind of know when you go back, like when you take a break from writing, and then you go back to stuff that didn't make the album or demos that we did for the album. You sort of know straight away if they're like, you could be like, actually they're quite shite, or aye, that's amazing. Let's work on this.
Yeah. Yeah, nice, nice. I like to talk about the writing side of things as well. So for you, how do tracks normally start off?
It does vary. Um, Varies. This album, it's a mixture. Like usually, I'll come up with a song, like write a song on Logic, like a top line. I'll try and get a structure going, and I usually just put like a really basic bass line down. I don't try not to like saturate it with loads of bits. I just want it to be like the core, and that's the top line in the structure. And then we'll send that. I'll usually send that to Hamish, and then he'll uh, work on it as well. So like with guitars, synths, bass, like program drums for demo sake, and then you just sort of see it come to life.
Mm.
Or he'll send me, like a track, like a Logic track with a guitar idea. We're usually quite good at structuring things, so we have sort of mostly fully developed ideas where we're not just sending a chorus or a wee bit of a song, like, and yeah, so he'll send me an idea and then I'll work on it on my Logic, and then we just sort of take it from there. This time round, we did spend a lot of time in my kitchen. I've got like a table in my kitchen. We wrote a lot of the album at the kitchen table, which was great. And yeah, it does vary. Like we don't have it's only two of us. And on this album, Martin did a lot of nice like drum bits that was purely from his style, and we wanted to get that on this album because he is a mental drummer and very very talented,
You
very
going to
creative.
introduce him as the full-time third member yet?
I mean, to be honest, he is basically part of Vukovi. It's just, I think, in terms of a business, we want like to keep it small. Um, but yeah, he is irreplaceable. Some guy.
Good, good. Hopefully he hears that.
I will see. I'm on.
Now, people will get the chance to hear you playing some tracks of these live because you're heading out on tour in, it's about a week's time now. I bet you can't wait.
Yeah, I actually can. I'm actually quite excited. I've started getting organised and we're rehearsing all week, running up to it, and yeah, it's that like period of waiting because you know it's going to be intense uh, and full on, but yeah, it's it's touring's mad. Like I do try and remind myself how lucky I am that I get to do this, and live my best life. But and I'm really appreciative of it. And I just can't wait to see fans and people come at the shows, and especially the kind of new tracks, like the new tracks in the album. We're not playing the whole album. Like we're picked some of our favourites off it for this tour. But yeah, I just can't wait to see that sort of fan energy and feel that, because I feel like that's when you know how the music has affected people, when you're in the same room as them and you're playing it and you feel it. It's so indescribable, that feeling.
Yeah, yeah, I can well imagine, and that's going to take you across Europe and some dates back here in the UK as well. We're then into festival season. I see you've got a few announced already. Are you hoping to add some more to those as well?
Yeah, we've got a few unannounced ones still to announce, and mostly Europe, and I think one or two in the UK, another one or two in the UK.
Nice.
Yeah, so I can't wait.
And what's the end of this year going to hold for you? Is it going to be touring plans, or do you think it might be writing plans again?
Do you know what? Like we were wanting to do like another like a smaller B town run, but there is chat that we might be going back to America now. Um, so yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see. I think it's good to always be writing.
Hmm.
Um, I don't like to sit not writing for too long. Um, but yeah, it's we get that asked that quite a lot. Like what's next or what's the plan and what's happening. But I think right now we're trying to just live in the moment.
Mm.
Not think too far ahead and enjoy the now. Um, but yeah, there's some bits floating about
Nice.
at the end of the
Nice.
year.
Yeah.
But
Nice. Are you hoping to go anywhere else as well? You've touched on the States, but is there anywhere else you've not been to yet that you want to get to at some point?
I'd actually love to go to Australia. We were meant to go last year, but it would have been straight off the back of America, and I'm sure it would have been, or was it before? I think it might have been before America. It was just working out like we would not have enough time,
Yeah.
and it's a big cost to go somewhere like that. Yeah, I think Australia, Japan, South America,
Mm.
everywhere. Like I think I love traveling. I love seeing the world. I love meeting different cultures. Um, Especially when you're bonding over your music that you've made. It really does prove how universal music is when you go
No.
to all these other
Yeah.
countries and um, people can feel it. People are connected to it.
Yeah. Most definitely. Janine, it's been a pleasure having a catch up with you.
Thanks.